Welcome to CBSBaltimore.com. Welcome back to Television Hill. From the jet set lifestyle that we all wish we could have. Vincent De Paul.
Good to see you.
Thanks for always making time for us. You're
Lynn,
so sweet.
I love seeing you.
Go ahead.
No, you look great. You look great.
We just did an online a segment which we did Coffee With. It obviously airs during the show. But these web extras we like because it's more relaxed. We have more time. Clip note version of Vincent De Paul. Model, great model. I'm going to show you some pictures. Actor, producer. But you have never forgotten your roots. Holidays, you're always coming home.
It is the greatest feeling to kind of come through BWI Airport and see people you love and care about. Family and friends is the greatest thing in Baltimore. So,
you know, I'm on your Facebook page, and dude, you just every time,
Just so envious.
every time I punch up something, it's you.
that was actually after the premiere of Try the movie, produced by Ted Adams, Tara Gorman, and casting director Kimberly Scarum of House of Cards with Kevin Spacey. And so Try was a journey about these female athletes who overcome cancer and injury to win a triathlon.
Yeah.
So it's a very inspirational movie. At AFM Film Festival it was sold, so Try the movie, directed by Jay Jameson. Amazing, amazing kind of spiritual yet moving story that no matter what happens to you, you can overcome it and achieve.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you can.
Nice.
You know, it's interesting. Nobody rocks a tux. I'm trying to find a picture of you in a tux. You started out modeling. Versace himself said you right there.
Yep, and Joseph Aboud, a lot of designers I got to work for through my life in Milan, Athens, Greece, Munich, Germany, Paris, France, and New York City, and Miami.
And then when did you make that transition to acting?
A little bit after that. Before all of this, I did do the first film, Hairspray, which was basically based here at this station, on the Corny Collins show, which was the Buddy Dean show. So I did that. Oh, this is at the Cannes Film Festival. This was, I think they used like 40 different lights for
Look at that.
Harcourt. And so you have to be very, very still as they photograph you, and then you have a French photographer who's very animated.
Just yelling at
Have you
you?
ever worked with a local guy named Dean Alexander?
I've heard of Dean Alexander, great guy.
Internationally,
Yeah.
now he's getting an international rep. Dean's a Baltimore guy. Started shooting social stuff for the Baltimore Sun. One thing leads to another, to another, to another. He's winning international awards. I think he's in Milan right now shooting.
Yeah.
I was just curious if you ever crossed paths.
I know the name. And I was happy to do a film here locally with Matthew Porterfield.
What film was that?
This one was called Siler's Point with McCall Lombardi, who's Vince Lombardi's grandson. And that was shot all in Siler's Point. And Matthew's, it's about a kid who grew up in Siler's Point who basically overcomes a little bit of struggles in his life, and his dad is played by Jim Belushi.
Does that come out soon? Or already out?
That's why Belushi was in town, always showing up at Cat's Eye Pub, doing sets with the band.
Yeah, he was directed by Matthew Porterfield, who also did the movie Putty Hill. He played McCall Lombardi's father, who had a little bit of struggles in his life, and you know, he overcomes it. And I play a CBCC teacher, Community College of Baltimore, or is it Community College Baltimore, CCBC or CBCC?
CBGB was a great club in New York. That's all I know.
We know what you
I have a
mean.
quick question for you. Can we bring up this picture again? We show this on the air because I love this. In your perfect world, what would you rather do? Model, produce, act?
Wow. I like them all, and I really would never want to decide one out of the three, but it's very enriching to produce content, and I love producing family content, and we're in pre-production with Beverly Hills Christmas 2. We're looking at doing a movie in England called Moonlight Flip. I just wrapped on a movie called Take Two for Faith, which was shot in Smithville, Texas. So all those are really great things, but if I could have a perfect life, I would like to do 30% of the year modeling, 30% of the year producing, and 40% acting.
Here's
So,
another
Yeah.
modeling shot. I mean,
Oh, this was for the Watergate Hotel, which now is reopened, and Raquel Cohen, who's the owner of the Watergate Hotel, brought it back to its amazing splendor and glory. So very, very happy. The Watergate. Shh, don't tell anyone.
really? Hey, listen, it's hard to tell when somebody is going to log on because this is going to be on the CBS server. Somebody may be watching this in March.
Yeah.
But you always come and in the Highlandtown Gallery, close
Yes.
to you and your family.
Yes.
And it's like, hey, Vincent, come and show us some stuff.
Yeah.
If you're logging on before Christmas, shop small business, there it is right there. Run this down real quick while I try and find a
Certainly,
couple more
these are
pictures.
all Maryland artisans. The first
I'll
we
hold
have
this up, too.
is Lee Peterson Mallory. She did the beautiful necklace. Kelly Cahill Ames. She does these wonderful Baltimore crabs painted. Phyllis Fitzpatrick. Debbie Lynn Zweiback does these beautiful ornaments with the little doggies. Eric Hageman, Nathaniel Batter, Aaron Caldrider, Barbara Whiting. These are all the folks that create in different mediums, and they're available at the Highlandtown Gallery, located at 248 South Conkling Street. And they're great for the, for the holidays to give gifts because it's part of our culture. And say if your family have relatives in West Virginia or in Wyoming, and they want something of their Baltimore heritage, they can get something
Really
from here.
personal. It's something unique.
Yes.
Can you explain
is.
this picture real quick? What in tarnation is this?
Yes, so this was the Sue Wong fashion show. Sue Wong is an amazing designer, and she had her actual fashion extravaganza, and so each one of these beaded dresses are done. I played the son of the Sheik, Rudolph Valentino, in this shot. It was during Halloween, and that was it.
Beautiful, those headdresses.
Yeah, it's
wild.
quite amazing. And Sue Wong, she hand designs each one of those and manufactures those, but they come from her hand of sketching, and then
Wow.
she creates this beauty. And she always wants women to feel like goddesses and empower them.
How fun.
I want you to take me inside the ropes. You folks may be noticing here.
The
yes,
Emmy Award.
That is an Emmy Award.
One of two that you have.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going. Let's talk about that real here.
Which you say you keep both of them in Maryland.
Yes.
You got to
but-
read the bottom of it, though. Tell,
Right.
tell the audience about, first off, why you want it, but show them the bottom, because you showed me in the green room, and it's great.
Right, so the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences honored the Bay, the series, and the producers with a Daytime Emmy. The show is created by Gregory J. Martin, and it's now on Amazon Prime. And if we ever want to retire our Emmy, on the bottom it gives you specific instructions. The Emmy statuette is the property and all rights are reserved by the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences, the National Academy, Television Arts and Sciences, and the Emmy statuette may not be reproduced or used in commercial manner.
It's hold it up just like that. No, the bottom up real quick.
Oh.
Can y'all see the writing?
It's a lot of
so
writing.
It's so much legalese. It's like you almost have to sign a contract. But
To accept your award.
Here's where I'm going with this. This will be just fine. This is you, basically, a red carpet shot, if you will, at the Emmys.
Yes.
We always see, take us inside the ropes of entertainment, of fashion, of what we see on Entertainment Tonight. People, when you hit that red carpet, there'll be a site behind you, the 115th Academy Awards,
Yes,
or
yes.
People Magazine's Person of the Year. Is it imperative that you maintain a pose every second you're standing there so an erratic bad shot can't come out? No, really.
Are you worried about that? Because you kind of look good.
Well, I'll tell you a little story. So basically, there are services, Wire Images, Getty Images, Film Magic. Jeff Vespa, who was from Baltimore, Maryland originally, who photographed so many people, John Waters, Onward, Paris Hilton. Jeff Vespa is part of Wire Image. So they capture these images and sell them, license out the image of you worldwide. It is important for them to actually capture a good image so that they can then license it out to entertainment magazines and so forth. So it's both, you want to maintain a certain kind of presence on the carpet and not do anything too crazy, because that image then will be populated through the world. But I think that a rule of thumb is just, there are a sea of photographers. Start from the right and then just go to the left and just try to have the same presence with each one of them and connect with the photographers.
Do you move slowly?
Yes. So there are X's on the red carpet. So you go from one X to the next X and so forth, and you travel down.
And
there.
do you have
No
a pose that you go to?
I just try to feel comfortable and just smile and be joyous, and that's it.
I'm just trying to find a good right. But the thing is, there's so much happening.
Activity.
Oh, I know.
All the flash
And they're
bulbs,
shooting at you.
yelling.
Vincent. They're
Over
everybody's
here,
trying to get you
over
to look, but you've got to maintain that.
Right.
Focus.
Right, and it depends on who's before you and who's after you. Like for the Emmys, it was Lady Gaga was right before me, and they're all like, "Lady, lady," and then you're next, and they're like, "Vincent," and so you have to kind of keep that, presence of okay, let me be happy and finish this. But when someone is yelling Lady Gaga, it sometimes throws you off. It's like, okay, now do you need me now?
Yeah. Do you want her still?
Yeah, but it's all good.
How many tuxes do you own?
Well, I'm very happy that I've had a few tuxes designed by different designers. Lubiam, which is Luigi Bianchi Montova, Tom Ford, Giorgio Armani, different designers, a few.
I'm sitting, you got to listen. I want everybody. I'm on Vincent's Facebook page, and you post a lot of cool stuff.
Thank you.
You've got to follow him. It's the greatest ride in the world.
Thank you.
Every time you scroll, here's
Something else.
en route to New York,
And of course, my family.
Oh, that's so nice.
Which they're so important to me. And
tell us who they are.
So this is my father Joseph, my brother Dominic, my sister Felicia of the Highlandtown Art Gallery.
Beautiful.
And that's the kind of thing that really makes me look forward to coming back and flying 3,000 miles from LA is them.
Of course.
Yes.
Tell us the next stop in your jet set life. Where do you go now?
Well, after this, I go back to LA. I'm doing a TV pilot, which is a kind of Wolf of Wall Street pilot called In the Black, directed by Roy Belfry. I'm in pre-production for Daddy's Little Girl, a drama love story, kind of Kramer versus Kramer by Niraj Bindel. We're in pre-production of that. And just continuing to work and doing my movies. Beverly Hills Christmas 2 is available at Soundgarden as well as Defending Santa. And now I just found out that Beverly Hills Christmas is now a Sony picture. It is now picked up by Sony Classics, so it's going to be available at Walmart.
Nice.
So everyone can enjoy it at Walmart.
Easy to get.
And it's nice doing the work that I do, but I also like coming back here.
Nobody
so
rocks a tux. I just found the tux picture I was looking for.
Thank you.
It probably would have been easier just to go to your pictures instead of your
Very
timeline.
handsome.
Thank you. That
Very
was
handsome.
at the
at the
Primetime
Emmys?
Emmys, yes. And each year when I go to the Emmys, I'm so happy to meet all the other Emmy Award winners and Emmy nominees. And, it's a family. And thank you for all your contributions to the television world.
Will you be up again for another Emmy?
You're way too
Next
nice.
Let's hope.
Hope so.
Let's hope. I'm now a 2-time consecutive Emmy winner, and next year, if we win a third, that would be a hat trick. Is that the term?
Yeah, Patrick.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can I boast about something? Lynn and I were nominated for an Emmy. We did not win.
Oh, we did not win, but we did for Best Morning Newscast.
Well, that applause stopped quick.
No, but that is
Best
awesome.
Morning Newscast. Thank you.
Well, I see why. It's, you are both really great.
It actually went to a DC station.
It did.
But that's okay.
Yes.
It's all good. But you know what? They sent these really nice certificates.
With the Emmy in the center.
Right. It's our honor to inform you you have been nominated. It's really cool. I'm like, this isn't cheap paper at all. Let's look at
I know.
that ain't bad. Look at that. Frame it.
You're part of a beautiful society of the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences and the nominations and our history from, Johnny Carson to present to the cast of Dynasty, the cast of Dallas, and all of them. And the symbols here is the Raytheon, which sends out signals out to the world, and so that's the signal, and then the universe and the atoms of the universe. And so it's an award that recognizes, we're sending out great messages out to the world.
That's pretty cool. One more quick little question. We're going to let you get on with your Thanksgiving here in Baltimore.
Yes.
Well, no, here it's going to be Uber Life, but eventually it'll be Jet Set. What in the past year, what was your biggest gee whiz moment when you saw someone or actually got to meet someone?
Wow, okay. That would be George Hamilton at the Fort Lauderdale Film Festival. George Hamilton, wow, to this day, what a great actor. And to meet George Hamilton, it was great. He did an amazing movie. Gregory Van Housh is the programmer of the Fort Lauderdale Film Festival, and he did a great movie. And we're in talks with him to play a role in Beverly Hills Christmas 2. So it would be great.
So when you guys talk,
actually
like,
put the
what
picture
did
up of you and
he
George.
say? What did you guys say to each other?
I just said to him, you portrayed a country singer years ago, and I thought that was such a great role. It was when he was very young, like in his 30s and 40s, and I very much look up to you. And he was like, thank you very much, Vincent. And so it was just very nice to speak
really
to him.
nice.
He's a legend, and he's tanned as much as I am.
You're awesome.
So-
You are awesome. It is so great to have you.
Thank you, Marty. Thank you.
It's great to have you coming back to town.
I will always come back to this town. This town is what keeps me thriving and doing what I do in the industry, and working in the film and TV industry now for 20 years. I take great inspiration from my Maryland roots. That's Barry Levinson, that's John Waters, and now Matthew Porterfield.
Cool, man.
Thank you
Hey,
for
listen,
coming.
Thank
The
you.
door,
It's al-
Vincent,
it's always so good
the
to
door
see you.
is always open for you anytime you're in town. On Facebook, real easy, Vincent De Paul. Tell them your Twitter and Instagram.
Certainly. Instagram is Vincent De Paul 12, and Twitter is Vincent De Paul 21.
Follow along. It's a great, fun ride. It really honestly is.
Thank you.
All right, folks, thanks so much for stopping by. CBS Baltimore.
Happy
.com.
holidays.